Awesome. Okay. Well, again, welcome to this call. This happens once a month. And so it's a really special opportunity for us to welcome the new coaches that joined our team between last month and this month. For the last 30 days, we have had over 100 coaches join Moxie. Now, I am Laura Mendenhall, and I am going to jump to this slide because I want to introduce myself first before I get into asking you guys about yourselves. But I started with Beachbody in 2013. But if you would not mind, let's reverse a little bit. Let's rewind a little bit so I could share my story with you. Are you guys okay with storytelling? Lean in. So I got married in 2007. I was like a little baby, whatever, but it was awesome. And I got this fancy corporate job in 2008. I was not looking for a corporate job. I was not looking to be a white collar kind of girl. But I accepted a position at a medical software company making a whole $25,000 a year. And I was like, yeah, this is awesome. I can live off of $25,000 a year. And my mentality was that gradually I would start there. That would be my base. And gradually I would grow that. And it would take me probably 30 years, to figure out how to retire and be mature enough to, maybe pay off my mortgage or even send my kids to college. But my mentality, I don't want to be negative. I feel like a little bit, I was kind of brainwashed to think this is what you do. You clock in, you clock out, you're 9 to 5. But then all of a sudden by 2009, I was miserable. I didn't know why, but I was miserable. And I just felt like nobody appreciated me. Like I was really trying hard. I was insecure in a lot of the performance, like in a lot of the work tasks that I had. By 2011, I got pregnant. And let me tell you, ladies, who's in here a mom? Raise your hand. Who's a mom? Even a dog mom, Chelsea. I see you, girl. She's a mom now. She's about to be a mom. What about, girl, are you pregnant? She's pregnant. I'm sorry. You're mom. But in 2011, everything changed. Everything changed because I thought, I can't be this. I can't work anymore. I want to be a stay-at-home mom. I want to be with my kids. I want to be with my son. And that changed my motivation. And so all of a sudden I was like on the hunt for a solution to create my own life. Now everyone laughed at me. I kind of felt like a silly person because there's no such thing like that. Like you can't have your cake and eat it too. But I was bound and determined. I was bound and determined to have my cake and eat it too. So I was looking for a job where I could work at home. I liked people. I would love to work with people. I actually loved working with like small groups of people. I had my master's degree in discipleship ministries from seminary. And I just thought, that would be cool. Like if I could work with like maybe mentorship or counseling, that'd be cool. And then I did like to work out. It's not like I worked out religiously. It's not like I did it every single day, but I like to be healthy. But in my mind, those are all just hobbies, like fun things that would be nice, but in a real world, what do? You go to work, you're kind of miserable, you come home and you barely pay the bills. So in 2013, when somebody for the first time told me about Beachbody coaching, things felt right. Something clicked. And I was like, I have no idea what I'm doing. I don't even know what Beachbody is. Like, I don't know what's happening. I don't know what Shakeology is. What am I supposed to know about? What's a challenge pack? I have a website now. Like never in my life had I ever owned a business. Never in my life have I ever wanted to be an entrepreneur. I was like against that because I thought entrepreneurs had to sell stuff. And I was like, I don't want to be a salesperson. So all of a sudden when somebody told me that this hypothetical job that I imagined in my brain for years was a real thing with real people, I was like, okay, I dig it. I can dig it. So I went all in because that was a solution I needed for my family at the time. And I wanted to come home. And I'm so excited to tell you guys now that I am home. And this is my job. Like tonight, this is my job. It's so cool. I carve out one night a week to hang out with people, hang out with a team. And I get to know new people every month, every week, and help people reach their fitness goals, help people, reach their financial goals through this coaching opportunity. And that is my job. But I'm able to do that from home while raising 2 kids. Now, is it crazy time? Is it crazy town sometimes? Yes, because having 2 kids, there's always craziness. So whatever season of life you're in, if you're a mom, if you're not a mom, if you are, young, if you are not as young, if you are at your fitness goal, if you're not at your fitness goal, it's okay. Because we are here to tell you that this is whatever you want to make of it. We know the potential this has. We know the opportunity in front of you. And if you would allow us to, we could show you the way. Like, we can take you underneath our wing and mentor you and teach you what we have done to be successful. And so that's why I love this call so much, because it's like a clean slate, a clean, fresh atmosphere where I can just tell you guys, I've been where you are. I have had doubts. I have had fears. I have been scared, but just trust me. And the reason I know exactly where you guys are is because this is probably how you're feeling. You're probably thinking, I'm so excited. I'm a new coach. I don't even know what that means. But then you think, oh gosh, I'm so scared because I don't know what that means. And then you're like, I'm going to take over the world. I can do this. I can do anything I set my mind to. That's exciting. But then all of a sudden, your coach tells you to start saying hi to some people, and that's really scary to you because you're thinking, well, I don't know who to say hi to. What am I supposed to say to them? Am I supposed to tell them about Beachbody? What do I say about Beachbody? And then you start doubting yourself. But then you make a post about your Shakeology, or you make a post about a workout, or you make a post that you've lost a pound, and you get really excited because you have some new people liking it, and that feels supportive. But then you know what? Valentine's Day happened and you gain 2 pounds, and then you tell yourself that you can't be a Beachbody coach anymore because you're not fit. These are lies. So I'm just here to tell you that you're going to have a roller coaster of emotion, and I expect you to. If you don't have a roller coaster of emotion, you might be a robot, because everyone, when they take this into their life, everyone, when they're accepting change, they're going to go through some emotions, and that's okay. As long as you know that we're helping you build a framework to this business, and then you can take it at your own pace, depending on your goals, depending on how we can help you organize your life. So I'm asking you right now, before I move forward, are you with me? Are you with me? Before I move forward, I want you to think differently, because I want you to be different. This point forward, you can think of yourself as someone who will have an income every week by helping people, right? Right? You don't have to be perfect. Okay, this is going to sound weird. I don't really know if I like anyone who says they're perfect, because you're going to intimidate me, because I'm not perfect. I'm a hot mess sometimes. Actually, I have laundry to the ceiling on my bed right now. I am a hot mess. So welcome. If your life is a little bit unorganized, then you're welcome on our team. So I'm excited that you're with me today, and I'm going to walk you through who we are, why we do what we do, and how you can get started. You have an advantage by being on this call tonight, because I'm going to give you 4 tips, 4 steps to get started right in your business. I only leave this call once a month, and I'm telling you now that because you're listening live, I know that you're willing to show up and do the work, and I value that, I appreciate that, and I see it. So we know that you mean business. We appreciate that. But we are Moxie. I am the founder of Moxie in 2013. I came up with that name because the word tenacious kept on coming to my brain, and I was like, I like tenacious, but there's not really a cool way that you could say, I am on Team Tenacious. Like, that's not cool. So I synonymed it, Google, thank you, and Moxie came up, and I was like, I feel that. That's cool, Moxie. So Moxie means the ability to face challenges with spirit and courage. We just want you to be you. We want you to be courageous. We want you to be able to conquer the dreams that you have. And I want you to be confident that with this online opportunity, you can achieve those goals. I know that you can. I know that if you know how to follow instructions, you can be successful at this. So we have over 1,000 coaches on our team. We have risen up almost a little over 30 diamonds now. And a quote and a lifestyle that I like to live by is something that is called love fast, live slow. That's just a 4-word slogan that I came up with to kind of bottle up my passion, like bottle up my mission statement and why I'm doing this. The idea of loving fast, and I hope you connect with this, but the idea of loving fast is to allow myself as a Beachbody coach to bring such clarity over my life, or to bring such passion or direction, because I know like you can get foggy sometimes, we can get frazzled or busy, but loving someone is what I want us to focus on. I want us to focus on like helping people, and I want us to do that freely. I want us just to help freely, to help somebody be lifted up, or to help them feel more confident, to help yourself feel more confident. And the idea of living slow is just exactly that, like living in the moment, being happy where you are, being grateful, soaking in what you can, because life is short. So I want that lifestyle. I want to love freely, help others, make a difference, and I want to live slow. I want to just enjoy life where I'm at, be grateful, and let it ride. Okay? So that's why we're here. That's why we do the things we do. So the first step as a new coach, hi new coach, is I want you to become familiar with what we call your coach online office. Now, if you've been a coach more than about 5 seconds, you might have realized there's a whole heck of a lot of acronyms. Don't worry, it's okay. You don't have to like stay up all night tonight studying these. We'll help you. But it's okay for you to start becoming familiar with it. And the more that you join us with our team, the more that you contribute, the more that you show up for team calls like this or talk to your team and your coach, you're going to become familiar with what a COO is. So that is where you can access your websites. You can access how to tour them, how to customize them a little bit. By the way, as a new coach, you get 3 turnkey websites already for you. Boom. Thank you, Beachbody. You can also set up your EFT. This is the very first question that I get from a lot of people, and they say, what is an EFT? It stands for Electronic Finance Transfer. Why they call it that, I will never know, but it's basically your direct deposit. So EFT is like a fancy pants way of saying you can get paid in your bank account. So with your Coach Online Office, you can, and I'll show you this in a second, but you can actually set it up where you'll get paid direct deposit to your bank whenever you choose. And it's also where you can set up your Beachbody profile, and you could type up a quick bio and pictures. So I'm going to screen share really quickly of what that looks like. I'm going to give you a quick tour of that Coach Online Office and how you yourself can actually access it. So I stopped screen share because I'm going to share another screen. Here we go. Okay. Perfect. No? Did it show up? What's happening? Okay, there it is. Perfect. So here, I went to teambeachbody.com. If you type that in, then all you have to do right here in the corner, if you say sign in, and this is as easy as it is, okay? So this is an awesome resource, actually, the whole entire website. But what you can do, type in that email that you use to log in, to sign up as a coach, your password, hit sign in. So this is basically going to log you into your Beachbody account. But what I want you to think about is on this coach tab right here, drop down menu. You see this right here? COO, your Coach Online Office. That's kind of like our home. That's our office. That's how we work from home. That's how we manage everything. So if you check this out, there's a lot to look at, and you're probably like, I'm overwhelmed. It's all right. Because right here, what does that say? Start here. It's a miracle. I love how simple this is. Anyone can do it. If you know how to follow directions, you can totally do this. Start here. You can like check out what our CEO says because he's awesome. You can go ahead and get started, or you can take a site tour of figuring out what all this means. But if you want to go ahead and get started, which I recommend, look at this. Look. It's so pretty. It's so simple. So 1, 2, 3, 4. We can all count to 4. And that is seriously as complex as it gets, right? So here's what you can do. You can go log into your Coach Online Office, go to how to get started. Here, 1 through 4, it's going to walk you through what I'm going to discuss with you today in a pretty PowerPoint, but it's here as a reminder with pretty hyperlinks, and it's going to show you what I'm talking about. So your business quick start guide, I'm going to mention that to you in a couple of slides. I'm going to go ahead and open it so you can see it. Again, I'm visual, so I just teach visual. This is your business quick start. I would love for you to be a star student and print this out and send it, fill it out. You can actually type on it. It's kind of difficult to save, so if you wanted to print it out, you could. Fill this out. Okay, there's a couple of questions here, and it would be extremely helpful if you turn this into your coach, if you turn this into your sponsor, because then they can help you reach the goals that you set. This is an action plan. This is how you can quickly get started and understand the goals that you should set as a new coach. It's extremely helpful. It tells you about the events coming up. It talks to you about the 3 vital behaviors of the things that you could go ahead and start doing. We're going to teach you these things. But that is a business quick start, which basically is like the next step after we get off this call. So I'm going to go back and I'm going to show you guys my, I would call them my pretty slides. I was excited about them. So that's step 1, right? Like so easy. It's totally fine. What I would love for you to do is go to that COO, go to the site tour, get an overview of what the website looks like, and then go to how to get started. Follow those steps. Ask your coach, hey, what else do you want me to learn? I'm hungry for more, hungry for more. We love that. But let me go ahead and go to second step, because this is where I want you to get connected. This is where I want you to mark a calendar. So if you have a calendar, you can pull out this iPhone and type it in. Or if you're like me, you might have like a fat calendar right here on your desk looking at you. But I want you to mark your calendar. Mondays are a big day. It's today. Moxie Monday. Totally cheesy. Don't even laugh at me, but you'll remember it. I bet you won't forget. National Wake Up Call. That's every single Monday at 11 a.m. That Eastern time. That is a phone call that corporate leads, and a top coach leads the call every single week. When I say top coach, I'm talking like top coach. Good, amazing top coach. Been here for a while, knows the ins and outs, has amazing content. I listen to that call every single week. I do. But you can dial in. You don't have to like look pretty. It's not a video chat like this is. Hope that didn't freak you out. Hi, everyone looks pretty. But you can listen in, put in your headphones, whatever you want. But it's usually 30 minutes. And then Moxie Monday, we have that every single Monday at 9 p.m. So at 9 o'clock, I hope that you guys join in again, because we have amazing content there that I've prepared. But every Monday night, we have a team call led either by me or another top coach on our team. There's also a lot of face-to-face events. So if you yourself are an extrovert, or if you're an introverted extrovert or an extroverted introvert like I am, that doesn't matter. I'm confusing everyone. What I'm telling you is that when you're face-to-face, you get the actual energy. And you get the actual, oh, there's real life people who believe in this as much as I do, and it's absolutely amazing. And so a couple of the face-to-face events that I want you to remember throughout the year is that the next one is April 2nd. April 2nd, and it's called Super Saturday. And it's a local event and a local meeting to you. So there's probably one right around your town where all the Beachbody coaches in your area gather, and you have a good time, you hang out, you chat, you watch a video from corporate, and you learn a lot of cool stuff. Okay? And then we have our coach annual conference this summer in Nashville. There's a lot of great opportunities for you to even win that ticket for free if you help a certain amount of people every month, things like that. So the third step as a new coach, and I don't want you to be intimidated by this, because I'm just gonna say, I'm sitting here telling you that I know how to help you reach your goals. Your coach knows how to help you reach your goals. But there's one big word there, goals. Don't be scared to set goals. We're a team who sets goals. We do not tell you that you're a failure if you miss your goals. We do not tell you that you are a big loser if you don't set high enough goals, or if you set goals that are too low. We want you to set your goals, and we will help you get there. We will tell you what you need to do to achieve that said goal. So some of the first recommended goals that we have for you as a new coach in your first month, we want you to get plugged into a new coach training. Your coach is leading one. I know this because they're awesome and we talk all the time. So your upline diamond coach or star diamond coach, they are leading a new coach training that you can have access to. It might not be a Facebook group that has like daily content. It might be a website. It might be a site with a password that they can give you so you can go through and navigate the trainings yourself. It's amazing. All the content is there. That same amazing content is in guess your coach online office, right? So what we have done is we have taken all of the amazing eggs in the coach online office. We took it, applied it together, like Play-Doh, and we spat it out in like a pretty webinar. But really, every single thing you need to know is in your Coach Online office. So don't wait for us, you just go for it. And we want you to become familiar with the 3 vital behaviors. You're going to be learning about a power hour. What is that? It means that we're training you to be efficient, and we want to help you get work done in just maybe even an hour a day. Now, I do know that, especially as a new coach, I put in a lot of hours. I did, because I wanted to grow quickly. So the more time they're able to put in this up front, especially, you're going to get more out of it, and that's totally okay. But we're going to teach you tactics and skills to get a lot done in even a short amount of time. And we want you to start getting in your head that to help 3 people a month. So as a group, as a team, we're going to lead monthly challenge groups. You're going to start learning how to do that, and it's like helping people hit their fitness goals, connecting them with a challenge pack themselves. And if you do that with 3 people a month, then you are going to hit something called Success Club. Success Club, I'm just going to let that sit. Success Club. You'll see that acronym SC. All right? That is something huge. And I want you, who has a pen? Let me see. Let me see my note takers. I want you to know what SC means, what Success Club means. That means that you help 3 people a month. And so when you help 3 people a month, that will be setting up your business with a very strong foundation, and you're going to be earning enough commission that even within your first month to pay for your Shakeology. And then after that, it's going to compound and compound and compound and compound. So just go ahead and say, I'm a new coach. I don't know what's going on, but I'm going to hit Success Club. That's what you need to do, and you'll be successful. 4th step, be a boss. Be a boss. I want you to be teachable, and I want you to be hungry for this. I want you to believe that this can help you. I know it can, but I cannot reach through this computer and give you a hug. I wish I could. I love hugs. But I want you to visualize why you signed up. I want you to think about, what about this opportunity did you for even 1 second believe could help your life? Was it to achieve a fitness goal? Would it be to achieve a financial goal? Would it just to be like connected to a community? That's totally fine. Visualize that. Like, you have a dream that can be attained. Hi, sweetheart. Use the team resources. We have Moxie. We have that big team page, and it's there for you. There's a lot of content in there. Look at the banner cover, and you can check that out there. In your team page, led by your upline, hi, baby, love you. Then you can check that out too. There's a lot of files there. There's a training site that's a password protected site that you can look at. Guys, this is like created by the #1 coach of the entire company. The #1 coach of the entire company is taking us under her wing and helping us build this business. I'm going to learn from her. I'm going to be hungry, and I'm going to be teachable. And I'm going to practice self-discipline. And I want you guys to follow that example. It's hard. I think that's probably the hardest part of this business, is practicing self-discipline. The hardest part of this business is like doing it every single day. Because sometimes, let's just be honest, we don't feel like it, do we? Like, sometimes we just don't feel like doing stuff. We get really excited, but sometimes we let our emotions decide whether we're going to have good work ethic or not. But now that you're an entrepreneur, our mindset has to change. And I'm going to be totally upfront with you. This business is like 80% mind. Like, being an entrepreneur, or even just like having the desire to go out there and help new people every single day, like leading with your heart, leading with your passion to really make an impact on somebody. Sometimes that's hard because you don't feel like it. But I want you guys to focus on doing the work that we're teaching you, that we're going to teach you to do, having strong work ethic behind it, but having the belief that no matter what your feelings are that day, that no matter what happened yesterday, that you are going to show up and you're going to decide to be successful, because it's going to be a decision. And I want you guys to commit now, like you will be here a year from now. That's where success is created. That's where foundations are made. That is the key to success. Moxie, you are my people. You are my people. You are a part of this team who is strong, who is courageous, who are tenacious, who will make a difference in thousands of people's lives. And the fact that you're hearing me right now just gets me excited because I feel like we can reach more people. And I'm not just saying like reach more people by throwing Shakeology at them. I'm saying reach more people because we want new friends. We want to lift people up. We want to make a positive impact in the world. And sometimes Facebook is not so positive. Sometimes our community is not so positive. But now that we have a chance to connect with each other, I hope that we're going to sharpen each other. I hope that you'll be encouraged. I hope that maybe for the first time in a long time, you'll get chills and think, I can do something really big with my life. And what if this is it? Yeah, lady, what if this is it? It can be it. And I want you to decide that right now. I want you to decide to be successful. That's it. Those are my 4 steps. So as a new coach on Moxie, welcome to our family. I want you to believe in yourself. You are made for something fantastic. I 100% feel, I know without a shadow of a doubt that every single person who is still living and breathing, listening, and just waking up every single morning, they have a purpose. They are made for something really spectacular and unique that nobody else can do but them. That you guys are so probably fun and quirky. You probably have a special side of you that will attract new people to your team more than I can because you're you and I'm not you. So there's something about you that we need on our team. And I don't think that anything happens by coincidence. So I know that you are needed on our team. And I want to help you reach that full potential because you matter. And every time that you show up, every time that you start a new conversation, every time you make a post about your workouts, I know that you're making little ripples. You might not see it. You might not see the immediate result of your hard work and your intentional effort. But as somebody who has been doing this for 3 years, I can see a lot of bird's eye view. Trust me, okay? I see a lot of what's going on from a bird's eye view, and I just get so excited. I'll scroll through y'all's Facebook feed, and I'll think, this girl is awesome. She's got it. Like, she has that, she has that thing, that it factor, that wow, that passion, that emotion behind her, that belief. I see it, and I just want her to keep going. She might not see it in herself, and she might not feel it today, but I see it. And I'm telling you guys that there's something about you that was supposed to listen to this call right now. There's something about you that was made to do something really spectacular. And just think, what if this Beachbody thing is it? Not that Beachbody is going to be the thing that, makes your cup full, but what if it helps you fulfill a purpose or a dream that you have? Like if you ever wanted to, for me, I want to retire my mom. Beachbody's financial blessing to my family is allowing me to help my mom retire early. Every single week, my mom gets a paycheck from Beachbody because of me, because I've set her up. I've helped her with her business. So these are the things that are in my mind and in my goals, and it's helping not just my family, because my husband and I both do this from home now, full-time with our boys, but I'm able to help and be a blessing to others. And maybe that's something that's up your alley. I don't know what you want to do. Maybe you want to travel the world. Maybe you want to pay for your kids' college. Maybe you want to get out of debt. And can Beachbody do that for you? I know it can, but you're going to have to be the one who believes it. Because I believe there's a lot of power when you believe in something so much that there's no other option than to go all in with it. And then to just believe the process and trust the process. And that's what I want you guys to do. Remember, this is an 80% mind game, okay? Mindset is everything. Fill yourself up with positivity. Go ahead and log in a podcast. Listen to some positivity every day, some leadership lessons, some lessons about, what do you do when you start your own business? Or ask your upline, ask your coach what they do for kind of like personal development, personal growth. It's going to help you tremendously, and I dare you not to feel better about yourself. Even if you commit to this full throttle for a month, I dare you not to feel better about yourself. You will. Commit. All right, guys? I've so enjoyed this, and you got to see like real life Laura. You saw my son behind me. You saw my husband fussing at my son, trying to get him not to be behind me. You saw me talking to my other son, telling him to go to sleep. That's life, right? So this is how I work. My office is in my bedroom in a corner, and I just do life. So if I can do it, you guys can do it. Let's just be real. If I can do this with frumpy hair, with the jacket I've had on for 2 days, that was like in a little bow tie, I don't know why, then y'all can do this. You don't have to be fancy. You just be you, and you be real, and you believe in it. All right? So we have about 5 more minutes. That's like record time for me. It's good. Y'all have any questions? Type them in. Type in your questions, and we'll spend about 4 more minutes chatting. I would love to even hear from some of you guys if you wanted to chat about why you started as a coach. Heather, what were you asking about? Oh, Super Saturday? She was asking about Super Saturday. It is a lot of fun. Nancy gotcha. Nancy's got your back. Any questions? Any excitement? Okay, maybe you don't want to talk. Thumbs up. Are we friendly here? Are you my friend? We're not feeling it? Feeling vibes? All right. Who I got here? Natasha, Nancy, Dawn, Catherine, Ty. Is that your name? Ty? Amy, Chelsea, Heather, Ashley, Lorraine.
Laura.
Yes, what?
How are you, dear?
I'm good.
Good. I just wanted to say that to all the new coaches out here, however you want to run this business, like she said, part-time, full-time. I have 3 kids at home, an 80-pound boxer. We run 2 businesses out of the house, one being mine, one being my husband's. And it gets a little hairy, but some weeks are good. Some weeks I go ahead. I get all my invites in and all my seeds that I've been planting over the last few months, reaching out to people, offering them to come into a group, just being positive with them and just giving them, just letting them know that they have a support system. It doesn't always come around right away. It doesn't, because I have people that I talked to a year ago now who have seen me working this business, and I'm still here, like you said, be here in a year, and now they're like, okay, I'm ready to jump. I believe you. And it's amazing. I have women who lost 50 pounds, 73 pounds, and so many more success stories. It's an amazing company to work for.
It is. It really is. And it's so much fun when we all get together. Like, I lead retreats for folks. Like, we get together even throughout the year at like team events, and then at these Super Saturdays. And then in Nashville, we meet once a year for our summit trip. And you remember how I mentioned Success Club, that SC Success Club, get it in your head. Mm-hmm. Success Club. If you hit Success Club the first 3 months as a coach, you get to attend summit for free. The ticket is like, for a new coach, I think it's like $195. Yeah, $195. My husband just correct. Thank you, honey. How did you know that? That's amazing. But so you get it for free. So think about that. If you help 3 people this month, February, it's the end of February. If you signed up within the month of February, then your first month can actually be considered March. So that's okay. But hey, why not go for it? Let's go ahead and just think in your head, I can help 3 people between now and March. Yeah, do it. But if you hit Success Club for sure in March, April, and May, then you will earn a free ticket to Summit next year. Because the Summit this year in 2016, I think the cutoff is like in March to earn the ticket. But either way, you're saving $200. So just hit it. Hit Success Club because it's going to help your business. It's going to help other people, and it's going to help you earn money to go to Summit. So that's about it. I get impatient, I get excited, and I want things to get going. Haha, me too. Can't wait to help more people. My son is excited. Oh, and I see your puppy. Hello, is that your son? Or you have a real human son? She might type it out. Either way, I like dogs. Dogs can be sons. All right, guys. Well, we have less than a minute, and I hope that you will join the same link, but join us again at 9 o'clock. Awesome. You do have a son, and that's a girl dog. I'm sorry. She looked pretty. She looked feminine. I could tell. But I'll see you guys at 9 o'clock. We're going to be talking about some good stuff, some good examples of like new posts. So that would help you even as a new coach. Okay. Welcome, guys. It was nice to meet you. Bye.